Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am just going to be chilling for a bit. Today's going to be a short, outdated YouTube vlog thing. It's a hot one, and I do have a game plan for this coming Monday, or next Monday, or whatever you want to say. For the time being, though, we're not going to be playing anything. We're literally just going to be chilling here for a few minutes while I set a couple things up. There we go. Anyways, Friday and Sunday, I played a couple of hours of Oblivion. Finished up the Thieves Guild quest line, and I've been doing a couple more quests. I'm getting to this point. The current quest I'm on is like the 9 nights of the round, or whatever the hell it's called. Anyways, regardless of all that, Saturday there was no stream. Because I have my webcam on and my light on, it's going to be a much shorter stream today. Honestly, like a half hour to an hour. Because I don't really have much to go over, right? I kind of played a little bit of Arena Breakout off stream. Haven't been really in a gaming mood lately because of the temperature and all that. This coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I should be doing more Elder Scrolls Oblivion, for sure. And then I might also, as a secondary game, play a little bit of Stardew Valley. At least until we get that set up, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday will kind of be like Stardew focused. And then we'll lean into Stardew Valley being the Monday game. Right? At least that's what my initial plan is for the time being. I've talked about it a little bit, what my other plans are after we get done with Oblivion. We're going to be leading into XCOM 2. We are probably going to be getting close to Oblivion being done sometime August. Actually, now that I say that, and I'm probably going to not... Metal Gear Solid's probably going to end up interrupting XCOM 2 for August 28th. I'll probably end up beating that on August 29th, 30th, 31st. And we might, after that, on September, is when we'll end up starting... Well, September 5th is when we'll end up starting XCOM 2, I think. That's the generalized plan, to be done with the Elder Scrolls by the end of July, the beginning of August at the very least. Mid-August at the very least, actually. Right? When it starts getting to late August, that's when we start getting the problems coming up with the interruption of any other game that I'm playing, so we might have something else to play before we get into XCOM 2 proper. Not 100% sure on that, though.
$39.99 per month when bundled, along with a $250 gift card. Plus, add a mobile.
Trying to think of what else there possibly is to go over.
Call it smart. Call it the power couple your wallet's been waiting for. Switch to BreezeLine Internet and Mobile by visiting breezeline.com today.
It has been just surprisingly busy these last couple of days.
This radio commercial was made to convince you to stop speeding. We can't use siren sound effects on the radio, so we'll use other equally jarring sound effects to get your attention.
How
like
about
telling
not?
you that whether you drive a little over the speed limit or a lot, you can crash just the same. You could hurt yourself or worse, others.
I'm at the scene of the collision.
And the damage you cause will be beyond
Okay,
repair.
so
See,
not what I thought they
you
were
didn't
going
have
to
to
do
use
with
crash or
the
siren
sound
sounds
effects. I
after
thought they
all.
were going to be a little bit more
Speeding
ridiculous
catches
with
up
them.
with you. Brought to you by NHTSA.
I don't know. I guess I might, maybe I'll play some Stardew Valley off stream, actually. Maybe that's what I'll do instead. I'll play Stardew Valley off stream, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll focus on Oblivion. I'm not feeling in the mood to play anything else today. Honestly, I was barely in the mood to stream today. Had some work I had to do. I don't know. Just one of those unfortunate days where things have combined in a way to where the stream's gonna end up shorter than normal. Holy shit. But yeah, hopefully, like I keep saying, it'll fucking cool down sooner rather than later. This heat is very annoying. I wonder if I have any way to play any of the Uncharted games. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I just had that collection through the PlayStation's whatchamacallit, the Pass or whatever. PlayStation Plus. Whatever the hell it's called. It's been a while since I played Uncharted, is why I brought it up. Speaking of been a while since I played a game, I just realized I don't know if I checked out this week's free game from Epic. Might as well get that while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I'll forget. Figment 2, Creed Valley, and Skyracket are the two current free games. Next week is apparently supposed to be Civ 6 Platinum Edition, which includes the game, 6 DLC packs, and 2 expansions. I could see myself playing that quite a bit. Even though the new Civ game just came out. I could put spend a couple of hours a day playing the game here and there. They place these orders on these other two. Love how that's worded. Place the orders on the free games for Epic. Can't help but get them, you know. Alright, there we go. Anyway, what do we got? Not much. Like I said, I haven't really played much off stream. I've pretty much just been chilling when I'm not doing work stuff. I've just been chilling, reading a little bit. I've been reading more than anything else because it just with temperatures as high as they have been, it's just like a lays about couple of months basically. It's nice to see when my downtime is for stream though, like when my streams will be shorter. Definitely summertime, at least until I get a little bit of a better setup for AC circulation, stuff like that. For the time being though, I'm fine with the shorter streams during summertime. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could go off like the top of my head. Like I said, this is one of the reasons why I didn't start playing the game or anything like that, because I'm like, not much. This is what's been going on. I've had a fan I've needed to replace on an AC. I had to go up on the roof a couple of times at a couple of different places, which was hot as fuck, to fix more ACs and stuff like that. And it's just hot. It's just, when you're driving around in that truck for a couple of hours, it just drains you of energy, man. Like yesterday, I only streamed for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, basically. And today, I want my stream to go for at least an hour, but I don't even know if I'm going to make it that far today for the stream. It is a combination of not having a lot to talk about, as well as the heat with the light on, right? Because my shirt is starting to get like fucking heavy with sweat, because I have that light on. If I turned it off, it would be a little bit better to deal with, but as it is now, it's a pain in the ass.
Sapphire Reserve, the most rewarding card.
Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit.
It is funny because until the temperatures get to like, when the temperatures are at their cooler, what? Well, when they're not 31 degrees Celsius and shit like that, when it's much cooler than that, it's funny how much easier it is for me to just sit down and do whatever it is I'm doing. But in this fucking heat, man, it's like, what were you doing? Oh yeah, that's right, this. What were you doing? All right, yeah, this. And a combination of like,
when hunger strikes, don't sweat it. Delicious deals are just a tap away.
What do we got? Like I said earlier, we've got Oblivion to go through. We'll finish that before Metal Gear Solid comes out, so I can play through that game pretty quick. Like, then we'll either get back to XCOM or start XCOM, depending on how things are with when we beat Oblivion. And that's like it for games that I'm excited for. Hey, greetings, a good day, Ray. How are you doing today? It's a good thing you got that out, because, like I said, today is probably going to be a real, like, maybe not the shortest stream I've ever had, but it's going to be a short one. So, 2 Pink, gotcha. So, basically, if no one has anything to add to the conversation, I'm pretty much hit for topics of conversation for today. I've not really even been able to pay attention to, like, internet articles and stuff about gaming and whatnot because of how... Well, I don't count 1-second streams as actual streams, because what ends up happening with those streams is it's like a start stream, end stream situation, or a glitch, or something weird like that. I'm talking about a stream where I'm really like, hey, greetings, a good day, how are you doing today? Alright, bye, after how much ever time passes. The shortest stream I have that's like that is about 22 minutes long. That's my shortest official stream, right? And I say official with quotation marks because, like I said earlier, I count an official stream as something where I'm like, hey, greetings and good day, how are you doing today? I have? Well, then 5 minutes is the shortest I've had. That had to have been on my phone. I was just about to say. Like, I looked back down, it clicked, and I'm like, wait a minute. That was on my phone. That was literally, I think it was an outdated YouTube blog stream. Actually. Which is funny, because those streams do have a tendency, depending on how things work out, to be some of the shortest streams I've ever done. Basically, one of the other reasons why the streams have been kind of the way they are lately, like sporadic and all that, has been a slight thing with just like I said, just being in general busy for most of the day, right? And the weather. It's a combination of things. Because I had to wake up early to do a fan replacement today, and I'm driving a lot, and then I'm home. Sat here for a couple of hours. Well, not sat here for a couple of hours, but like, with the light on, it's fucking horrendous, right? But I've said before, the Monday is the only time that I'm really going to have the light on. I basically feel like my brain is metaphorically getting fried right now because of the heat. Because I think I've repeated myself 3 times on the temperature thing. The weather, it's less the weather. Well, yeah, the weather. It's also, I have been fighting a headache kind of today because of the fact that it went from like ridiculously hot, humid to storm weather back to hot, humid, which is not that bad, but it's kind of like I feel a headache starting to brew here, and it'll probably, like, in a couple of hours I'll have to take a headache pill to get rid of it or something like that. That had to have been a moment where I was really excited or really pissed off. God, it feels ridiculous. Anyways. But yeah, I have my Monday game planned out, Stardew Valley. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to start playing Stardew Valley off-stream and then continue it on Monday on-stream. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see myself repeating something a bunch. With that range of emotions. Especially considering how I have a tendency to cuss too. And all that. It's starting to come back to me a little bit. It's starting to become a bit more familiar. And the thing that I think it might have been was no fucking way. Or something along those lines. That's the one funny thing about playing certain video games. You play certain video games at certain times of the year, and it's funny how much more into the game you can get. Like if it's winter time and I'm playing a game and it has like a winter thing, I don't know if it's just a combination of playing the game as well as the weather or just the weather, but it feels like that days like that it's colder. And the same if I were to play a game where you're in a hot area, I think it would feel hotter. I mean, that's with anybody. Anybody can remember the most random of shit. especially depending on what they're remembering and what's causing them to remember what they're remembering. At this point, though, I don't really got much. Oh, consistently remembering the most random shit. Like I said, it's just one of those things where, like, however I know you can practice with your memory and stuff like that to help with your memorization. There's like little tricks and tests, and not tests, but basically like training you can do for your brain to try and help with your memory. Overall in general, and I noticed when I started doing that, I started to remember random little factoids more often than not too.
This is the exclusive table with the view. This is your name on the list. This is 3 times points on dining with Chase Sapphire
Okay,
Reserve,
stuff like that. I see what you're
$300
talking
dining
about now.
card.
I kind of
Chase
get it a
Sapphire
little bit
Reserve,
better.
the most rewarding card.
Learn more at chase.com.
Also your the nails, so I can show you. Because I'm about getting ready to wrap up for today. Because I ain't got much to go on about. Hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things on our normal time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Discover how Mazda has more to move you today. Visit iihs.org to learn more.
Well, yeah, that's actually really crazy because you're talking about remembering the exact day and stuff like that. Like,
and refined performance. Discover it at Mazda of Bedford.
Specific stuff like that I don't have a good time remembering, but like movie quotes and random shit like that I remember quite easily.
The Home Depot has you covered. Shop fully designed rooms and curated bath collections to quickly go from inspiration to transformation.
As I was saying earlier,
tools to see how flooring will look in your space and find
I ain't got much else to go over. Basically same old during the summertime. Definitely going to... Oh, everybody gets songs stuck in their head. You might do so more than others, based off of how it seems like you remember random stuff. So you might remember more random songs than others. Oh, wintertime, the streams are probably going to be way, way longer. In all honesty. And when I say way, way longer, I'm talking like possibly 9 hours. Maybe 12. Maybe. But yeah, hopefully things will cool down a little bit and I'll be able to have the streams go on a little bit longer than like between 20 minutes and 2 hours. Today's going to be a very short one because I'm going to wrap up here very shortly. When next I stream, it'll probably be on Friday and it'll be me playing Oblivion. We got more questions we're going to be doing. I'm going to try and write down topics of conversation. So that is the Rickroll song. Trying to think if there's any last minute topics I can go over to talk about, and there really isn't. So that is pretty much going to be it for me for you, YouTube. Which, again, another very short stream. Honestly, stream might have been a little bit longer had I not noticed I was losing track of time. I doubt it though, in all honesty, because with that light on, I'm like, fucking feel like I just got out of the damn pool or something like that. Anyways, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube, Twitch. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to yes, it might be cold, but the wetness is what I'm talking about, not the temperature. Anyways, exclamation point links like so for those that are watching on Twitch. The links are in the description below through YouTube. I messed myself up there. I'm going to blame the temperature on this. Let's redo the closing. Let's redo the closing. I'm gonna mulligan it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me for you, YouTube, Twitch. I do thank you for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you haven't already and want to become a citizen today, subscribe to this channel as well as my main channel if you're watching on YouTube. Links should be down in the description below through all my links. Exclamation point links like so for those that are watching on Twitch. Be sure to follow me on Twitch and catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT for Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catch your fancy through all my links. I believe that's everything. Like I said, hopefully, I personally, myself, am frustrated with this shorter streams. But I'm not going to suffer through the heat like this, as all I'm going to say. Well, then that should go to explain how bad this is, considering its warm wetness. Like, I don't know if you could see that well, but my arms are fucking drenched in sweat. My whole body is drenched in sweat. I'm out. I'm done. I feel gross. I'm going to turn my light off and I'm going to cool down. That's going to be it for me for you, YouTube and Twitch. Appreciate y'all. Till next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.